Welcome everybody back, Strength&Stoic podcast 42nd episode. Guys, as you see, we had a bit of break. Why? Because I felt the podcast is got flat and it just became so repetitive, monotone, and I didn't feel then I have to talk at the moment. Also as well, I had some private life things what I had to sort out, and my mind was not absolutely not in this level. But to be honest, I really missed those little podcasts because I stopped the learning curve, and this is not my goal to stop the learning curve, but I want to make sure that what I say is actually valuable, not just repetitive and always talk about the same things. So what I'm going to do with this podcast, when I feel I have something valuable to speak about it, I will do it, but it's not gonna be a daily basis because it's impossible to keep up quality thoughts on the daily basis at the moment. For me, I don't say it's not gonna be again daily basis, but I'm not pushing myself to always talk on the daily basis. So this is what I wanted to say. But yesterday I had an amazing conclusion. I had to go to work in the football event, and it's not the best job. It's not hard at all. It's a little bit boring, but there's nothing wrong with that. So I was sent to the VIP entrance, and in Gibraltar, the stadium, the wind is cutting there like crazy. It's even if it's not cold outside, but because we are right beside the sea, the wind is crazy there. So it goes under your skin. If you ever worked outside in the wind for hours, you know it destroys you like cube by cube, takes your soul out. So I was standing there, and I'm not saying it was unbearable, but it wasn't comfortable at all. And what happened with me, my thoughts started to climb into my mind as well. And it started to give me this kind of, you are miserable, what are you doing here? Oh, bad feelings. But what happened, I catched it. First time I catched it. So what this means? I'm mastering my learning. So this is why I brought this subject today, how to control your thoughts, yeah? So let's get started. Also, guys, this one not, but from now on, the podcast is going to be a little bit shorter, 10 minutes. I'm not forcing myself to speak 15 minutes because many times I couldn't fill up. So I was like 12, 10 minutes. So 10 minutes, I will prepare 10 minutes. And then if I have some additional things, I will add it gladly. So, a philosophic perspective, the greatest battle a person will ever face is not outside, it is inside, not against other people, but against their own thoughts. Many people spend their lives trying to control So many people spend their lives trying to control the world around them. They try to control circumstances, other people's success, money, outcomes. But philosophers always ask a different question. Can you control your mind? Because the person who learns to govern his thoughts becomes very difficult to disturb. I will talk about this topic a lot. So again, guys, if you want a quality life, you have to have quality thoughts. And this came to my mind when my mind wanted to push me into this misery hole. Again, I said, you have to have quality thoughts to have quality life. So I pushed away these thoughts and I replaced with, you need to stay focused thoughts, which was actually worked. And I worked through the whole night, and I didn't give a space to the mind game. Yeah, the nature of thoughts appears constantly. Some are useful, others are destructive. Fear, doubt, anger, regret. Most people believe every thought that appears in their mind, but philosophers understood something important. A thought is not necessarily truth. The thought is simple an appearance in the mind. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus thought that the first reaction in the mind is automatic. But the judgment we attach to that thought is responsibility. You cannot stop every thought from appearing, but you can decide which thought deserve your attention. Once you start to use this technique, your life is going to shift to another level, and you are not gonna be reactive. You will actually start to take control over your life, because everything starts from your head. Guys, don't forget, whatever you do first, it becomes a thought. And it's amazing feeling when you catch it many times. I say this, you have to be like the sky. I didn't create this philosophy. It was already created somebody who was much smarter than me. So you have to be like a sky, and you watch your thoughts like clouds, how they coming and going. So you cannot stop the clouds to appear, but you can choose if you're gonna give that clouds space or not in your head. The discipline of observation. The first step in controlling thoughts is observation. Instead of reacting immediately, you step back and observe. A negative thought appears. Instead of believing it instantly, you ask yourself a question. Is this thought helping me? Is the thought is useful? If the thought is not useful, then it does not deserve your focus. The small pause creates distance, and distance creates freedom. A philosopher learns to watch the mind calmly, not with panic, but with curiosity. Almost like observing clouds passing through the sky. Yeah, here is the sky thing. It's amazing, guys. It's amazing. And yes, you need to step back. Yes, that's same like with the self-control, the power of pause. You need to step back and look yourself, then actually that thoughts deserve your attention or not. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Think about that carefully. Many of the things that disturbs us do not exist yet. They exist only in our imagination. We imagine failure, we imagine rejection, we imagine the worst possible outcomes, and our mind begins to suffer before anything has even happened. The Stoics recognize this trap. They train themselves to question their thoughts before accepting them as truth. Because when you separate reality from imagination, the mind becomes calmer. Very valid point, very valid point. Many times we suffer from what's going to happen or how it's going to happen, and we forget to live in the moment. Very important, guys. For a healthy life, you have to live in the moment, and of course you need to think about the outcomes, but don't let the future or the past to destroy your present moment. Directing thoughts. Controlling thoughts does not mean suppressing them, it means directing them. When a negative thought appears, you examine it. If it is irrational, you challenge it. If it's useful, you learn from it. The mind works like a garden. If you allow weeds to grow everywhere, they will take over. But if you cultivate the garden carefully, stronger plants grow. Your attention is the gardener. What you feed grows, what you ignore slowly disappears. Your attention is the gardener. Wow, what a nice thought. Yeah. So guys, and then first closing, the philosophers did not promise a life without negative thoughts. That is impossible. What they promised was something greater, mastery. Not mastery over the world, but mastery over yourself. Because when your mind becomes disciplined, something interesting happens. External chaos loses its power. Difficult situations no longer shake you as easily. And slowly you begin to realize something important. Your mind is not your enemy. It is a tool. And the person who learns to control that tool becomes very difficult to disturb. Final line, the mind that governs itself becomes stronger than any circumstances. Yes, guys, control your mind and you will control your world, or how they say the man who controls himself can control the world. So that was it from me. Again, I will come soon. As I said, I'm not promising day by day, but every time when I feel I have something valuable to say, I will come back with this podcast and we will carry on, because to be honest, I really like to talk about those things and thinking a little bit with you guys if you are thinking with me. So I wish you a lovely Sunday and see you soon. Yeah, thank you very much.